Hey, good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? What is it? This is Tuesday, October 22, 2024. Hope everyone had a great late afternoon and evening last night. All right, let's take a look at some charts here. Yeah, hey, good morning, Bob. How are you? Let me get this adjusted. There we go. Good morning, good morning. Hey, good morning, Ed. How you doing? Let's start with this chart. I think we need to. So let's put VXX up here, okay? So I've been watching this. I have another monitor that I keep this very similar to this on another monitor. It's just different background color. Um, so I've been watching the VIX here, and VXX. Here we popped up. We've gone sideways with a very slight upward. Here I actually have. There we go. All right. You know, with a slight little trend there. So we're, low, high, higher, low. We didn't make a higher high, but here we didn't make a lower low either. We made a higher low. So I'm watching this kind of closely because we've got recently here, 5 days ago, bullish engulfing here. And we're supporting on the low of the bullish engulfing. I'm watching for that breakout. And if we get this breakout here, that could be a little bit of problem for the market. A little bit of problem for the bulls, I guess, not necessarily for the bears. Now, down here, let's make this a little bigger. All right. Now, this is yesterday's close. This is, can't do anything real time with this. Like, what is it doing right now? You don't know. The 15-minute, we've been underwater here quite a few bars yesterday, where you can see the red dots. And over here, we're still bullish. We're still bullish as of the close yesterday. But we've got this shooting star up here. We've got confirmation. And this, when we do a chart pattern like this right here, bear flag, that's not bullish. It's not. Now, however, what it is, I guess what I'm trying to say here is I feel like there's a lot of caution that needs to be put in the market. I am bullish in the big picture, but for the very short term, I don't think I'm so bullish. Now, so with that, I will give a bullish possibility here. But right now, I'm looking at if we get below and turn that dot red or the following dot red, then the sellers just may drive us down a little bit. Now that could offer some good buying opportunity for the buyers, providing we see some buying come in. Okay, so be watching this real closely. So here's what could happen if we want to be, if the bulls step in, because this is part of what we would call a cradle pattern, but it's going to need to do this big bullish candle. And there's the footboard, here's the bed, and then this is the headboard. So that's just one possibility. I'm not leaning toward that right now, not at all. Okay, let's go look at a few charts. So here, real time pre-market, you can see VXX popping up a little bit. Not quite up there yet. Not really making a statement yet. But I do think it's something we need to keep that eye on. Okay. If we take a look at the SPY, you can see the SPY here is kind of weak this morning. I'm not all about to be bearish on the overall market, not yet. But for the short term, I think you can see why I might be a little bit bearish here. See if price can get down to this 576.40 area, and that'll be the trend indicator there. We could pick up some buyers in that area. But as you all know, it's not, it's not that that's going to be a support area, or even if we drop our line down to actual price right in here, it's not that that's support. What is support is when buyers step in and start buying it. So that's what we need to watch for. On a bearish note, something I'm a little bit, concerned with watching is candlestick signals, they can certainly be bearish. We can have a bearish candlestick signal and absolute follow through right away. Absolutely, we can do that. We can do that bullishly too. But we can also start get warning signs that the bears are trying to claw themselves into the system. And the bears are trying very hard to do that right now. So the question here is, will the bulls step up and put the bears back in their place? And that's what we have to watch for. Number one rule in trading is do not lose money. I know a lot of people think the number one rule is to make money, and no, it's not. The number one rule is do not lose money. So if you feel uncomfortable trading right now, I don't normally pay attention to your gut. Usually I say if you have some sort of feeling, just go to the bathroom and get it over with. But if you do feel uncomfortable, this might be a good time to step away from the market just a little bit till we get a very clear direction. There are some short setups. We'll take a look at a couple here. But overall, I do believe the market is still bullish. I want to look at FNGU, and you can see that is still bullish. Very nice chart. We've got a bullish J-hook possible setup here. Let's make that an arrow. So here we have our rally. There's our pullback. We're looking at that bullish J-hook right now. Price is still above the T-line. T-line is still above the trend indicator. Let's take a look at the diamonds. Diamonds not so good. So here's the diamonds now. And here we've got this evening star setup, and we're getting follow through pre-market here. Now, again, let's do this. There we go. In a real bullish market, I would say, or if the diamonds are bullish, I would say price is above the T line, but it is not, is it? So really can't say that. So let's make that a little red bar, okay? But the T line and price is still above the trend indicator, so I think that's good. The trend is still very much alive here. You can see that right there. So we're in this kind of a choppy market's trying to decide what it's going to do here. And I think something else that we need to accept is the fact the election is right around the corner, and the market just might decide to take sort of a little rest, non-event. Market might not want anything going on until the election, because it is right around that corner. So keep that in mind, okay? What else do we have here? Qs. You can see the Qs that just cannot break out, but it's not really breaking down. Again, we have these warning signs here. And let's do this. We have this whole area of warning signs. I think we need to look over here too, giving us those warning signs. We just, if we just take the high and move it over, we're having trouble staying above that line right there. So a lot of caution right now. I'm overall bullish with a tremendous amount of caution. Quickly, IYT still looks very good. SMH still looks okay. Okay only because we're still above the trend indicator here. The trend indicator is green. That's the only thing. And the trend, that's part of the trend indicator there. That's the only thing that makes me think that SMH is okay at the moment. Let's peek at a few charts. I don't think I missed anything. Here's a chart that just popped up this morning on the scanner, just a little while ago, actually. I kind of like this. Beautiful, beautiful bottom that's put in here. High to a low, to a high, to a low. There's your bullish W pattern right through here. Nice rally. This is a rounded bottom breakout setup. Here we've pulled back right to the dotted deuce, and we're sitting right here on the T line. Nice big doji, long wick doji yesterday. Looks like we're popping up this morning. We just might come in here and challenge that 200 period moving average. That would make a nice target. And I think another one would be somewhere, Yeah, right about there. Right about 34.75. So I'm going to keep my eyes on this TS. Now, if someone's looking for a little popper here this morning, 3M really popped up. Um, just you have to manage your entry. Make sure you have an entry mechanism. And I mean, for me, it would be like something like a 3/8 trap or something very close to a 3/8 trap. On you can use whatever time frame you want. So something like this that gaps up, that's where I'll look at a 60-minute time frame, probably for an entry, as long as maybe a 30-minute, 15-minute possibly, but I don't usually trade on a 15-minute chart at all. So watch for an entry mechanism. Target area up here about we'll call it 152, 155, right up here. Coke. You're looking for a short. Here's Coke. And you can see how this, you can see up here, we got a little bearish. And I would call this warning signs because we have not broken down yet. These tall wicks up here, these, failed highs, failed to get back up here, warning signs. Warning signs. Okay, I warned you long enough. Here we go. So here we are down. There we go. Had to change my tool. Here we are down. We rally back up. Blue eyes failure. And now we're coming back down. Watch that trend indicator. First target, going to be this 86, 68, 85 area. And then as it moves down through that, what I'll be looking for, pretty much first target's going to be the dotted deuce right in here. Along with that, here's a chart that I picked up yesterday, XLP, for a short, but puts on it. And, it's the same kind of thing. Here we are, this evening star up here, warning sign. Here we rally down, we pop up, and we couldn't get going again. So this is sort of a quick warning. I told you so. And then boom, real fast, down it goes. And then what happens is, there's always going to be buyers come in, pop it up. And now we're at that 50 period moving average, makes for a nice little blue eyes failure right in here. Yesterday, bearish day yesterday. And then it looks like we're going to follow through with a little bit today. And let's just see if it can make it all the way back down to those lows. And if it can do that, then we'll be looking at something around that dotted deuce area. Okay. Let's see, what else do I have here real quick? There it is, CORZ. This has been a great trading chart for quite a few people. Nice trend we're working here. Nice pop, nice pullback. Pullback's looking very bullish here. Yesterday, we had a nice pullback where the bears had a chance to really take hold. They just didn't. Bulls brought it back to the top of the range. Now, bulls and bears are kind of fighting right now. If we can get through this 1360 area, I'd watch 1440, then maybe 1530 up here on this CORZ chart. So overall, that's about all I have here. Let's see if anyone has anything else. Hey, Vernon, good morning. Can I take a look at you? I sure can. Let's see here, kind of moving sideways. Let me do this. All right. Yeah, kind of moving sideways. Other than that, everything's looking pretty nice. Nice little trend right in here. Yeah, nice little trend. Great little bottom that we put in. Terrific little bottom. Overall, I think that's still a very bullish chart. We're going to need to break out of that 200 period moving average. And you're going to need to break out of these tops. I mean, that's just the way it is. And it looks like, if you look at this over here, that's where I've got that top line 24. So, overall, this is going to be a great target area. It's also going to be a great area for the chart to slow down, take a rest, take a breather, that kind of a thing. So I think you still got some move to it, some nice targets up here. But then you want to watch for that, to set up again in there. Okay, so looks pretty good overall. Let's see here. Hey Carlos, I'll look at some GLD. Sure, GLD. Well, if you're long, stay long. I'm not sure what your question is overall. And you can clearly see it's bullish, right? So, if you have more of a detailed question, please let me know. But if, right now, if you're bullish, stay bullish. Adjust your stop, move your stop up. Price is above the T line. T line's above the trend indicator. There you go. Life is good if you're in GLD. If you're looking to buy GLD, life might not be so good because I'm not sure you have a great entry. But then again, if you think GLD is going to go to 270 or more, who cares about the entry, right? It's just a matter of buy it and let it work. So I don't know where you are with it, but overall, it's a bullish chart. Yeah, it's a bullish chart. A couple here popping up on the scanner pre-market. Here's FAST. Big gap to the upside. So this would be one that we would call a gap and trap trade. So here we gap, and now let's wait for the trap, the 3-8 trap here. And we're sitting there right now in that 3-8 trap. But we absolutely want to make sure that the pullback is finished, okay? So this is not one at all that I would jump in on a doji. Okay, I just would not do that because we need proof that the pullback is finished. And if we were just to take this top right here and go down to that low, the 50% retracement is right in here. So we want to make sure that the buyers come in. And if the buyers start to come in, it's really simple. What you'll see is buyers, piece of cake. Candlesticks are fantastic for this. And then you can play the trade based on that right there. Right now, the chart is setting up for, again, what I would call a gap and trap. And remember, we can pull back and then come back up. And what would be wrong with price moving? Let's do this right here. Say we'll make this red. We pull back, and the 3-8 trap. It's nothing more than two moving averages, the 3 and the 8. I've got a couple scans I use looking for an 8 and 17 trap. So what would be wrong pulling back in between the 8 and the 17? Wait for those buyers to move in. Point is, FAST is looking really, really good. We just need to nail the entry, and I'll keep a close eye on it. That's one thing the scanner is absolutely fantastic for, is being able to help you when price is in the pocket and you get the buy signal in there. So we'll definitely be keeping an eye on that one. Hey Vin. So Vin, is Starbucks? Let's see, Starbucks. Is Starbucks gap and trap setting up? No. Well, yeah. You've got a big gap over here that just kind of, longer, kind of a longer little move right in here. But yeah, that would be called a gap and trap. This would never come up on my scan because it is way too long. But yes, it is. And, that we've got this nice long consolidation here. Let me get this out of the way. Nice long consolidation. Now we've got, which I think is really good. You've got price, the T line, the trend indicator, and right through here, things that are not on my chart, like the 20 period moving average, the 21 EMA, very popular moving averages. They're all right here too. And the 50, I think I mentioned that, 50 period moving average. You've got this big get together of all these strong, good moving averages in here. So, it could be one of those things that we're getting very, very close to some kind of a pop to the upside. For the bears out there, hey, there's a chance that we just drop to the downside and this thing just sets with the sun. So we'll keep a close eye on that. Thank you, though. Thanks for bringing that up. I'll flag that, and I will put that on hot list today and see if we can find this and watch the members app there, and I'll send out alert on it. Okay. Hey, Mike, FSLY. That one popped up a couple times yesterday on the scanner. Nice rounded bottom breakout. It's one of those, watch for that buy signal. Don't forget earnings. I need to mention that. Don't forget earnings that could be coming out on a lot of stocks pretty soon. So FSLY, nice big move up, sideways, tight consolidation. It's a buy right now or a buy on positive trading. I could imagine there's a lot of people, a lot of traders looking for it to break out of about this 765 area. And then that would be a buy also. So right in this, here, we can do this. Where is my tool? There it is. There we go. That whole area right there, right now, is a buy area for FSLY. Thank you for that one. Appreciate it. You're already in some calls. Way to go, Mel. Yeah, way to go. Hey, JW. Piton might be putting in a fig Newton. Yeah, boy, it is. Are you still holding this, JW? Yeah, look at that. Let's flag that again. So I've got a target up here of $7 on Piton. And it really looks like it might be heading there. So here's pre-market. Now, pre-market, what's going to happen is you're not going to see the fig Newton. It's actually going to open up here. But you have to imagine, how did it get from, where we closed yesterday up? And that would give you that fig Newton look. So, yeah, fig Newton on the way here. Earnings, in about 8-9 days. So, just keep that in mind. That it's looking pretty good here for sure. Hey, Paul, you heard Piton gives free set of clothing hangers with every purchase. I know. It's the most expensive, place to pile your clothes in the world. It really is. But hey, let's not argue with the chart. The trend is really working. I do want to come back here and look at the SPY. No real big difference here. VIX, no real big difference. Okay, nothing's happening there. Nothing at all. I just looked up the scanner. Piton is popping up here. Here, let me keep it up. It is on top. Well, let's look at some of these. What time is it? Oh, I've got a little time. So, like BW, let's take a look at this pre-market. Look at that right there. Beautiful. 3 trap setting up. Beautiful trend. Let's look at Flex. Look at Flex. Nice trend. Buyers haven't come in yet. Nice trend right in here. It would need buyers to come up. What else do we have here? Anything moving? Not really. Kind of a slow morning. Here's TGTX popping up, and nice little bottom pop up. Big candle yesterday. We're right at the top. I don't know. I'd probably need this to break out before I got interested in it. So, all right. Let me check over here. Any last questions? All right. So, I guess to sum up today, be a little bit careful today on what you buy. Days like this might be a good day to build on that watch list a little bit, where overall I'm still bullish because the trend indicator is still green, but we're having a pullback right now. It looks like it's to the trend indicator. We'll have to watch it. If we go below that, that's going to be an issue. So you don't want to be buying a bunch of longs if we're moving down. You certainly don't want to be buying a bunch of longs if 21, 22, 23 here starts to turn red. Okay, that's a good time to maybe put in some shorts or start looking for longs for the watch list, perhaps. All right, with that, I'm going to say good morning again to everybody. I I wish you all a very successful day. And hit run candlesticks. We'll see you at the bottom of the hour when the market opens up. And let's see if we can bat that ball clean out of the park today. You guys take care. Thank you.